But you're very welcome. Hit the buttons, you know what the buttons to hit. Subscribe and the wee bell. And that's it all over for another year. That's the glorious 12th over for another year. And the glorious 11th it was not. On the 11th, you had 11 ambulance staff assaulted, which is disgraceful. Now, let's be honest. It's not just the 11th and the 12th of July this happens. This is something that's happening all year across Northern Ireland. And it needs to stop. Our emergency workers are being assaulted at greater numbers every year. And the reason's very simple. The punishment does not match the crime. The punishment does not match the crime. You dare put your hands on an emergency worker. That means a mandatory prison sentence. Pass go straight to jail, you bastard. I don't think it's just put them in jail. That's what you need to do. End of story. I'm beginning to sound very old. I'm going to stick them all in jail. Stick them all in jail. And I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I said in the video on the 12th, you want to go back and watch it, on the 12th of July, I was talking about the Orange Order proposal to shorten the parade now in future from going to the field, shorten it so it ends at 2 o'clock. And I suggest the reason that may be is they've basically realised that their membership is getting old, getting very quick, to the extent that they could end up with not a march to the field, but a ride to the field on mobility scooters. I only put that one out on the 12th. Literally about 3 hours later, this appeared on social media. I hope the lady's all right. I'm sure she's all right. It was a low velocity sort of tumble. So I hope she's all right. And I've got a wee tip here, love. Seriously, I've got a tip for next year, right? Smaller flags. Seriously, smaller flags. Get smaller flags for your mobility scooter and you may be able to see where you're going. I'm just saying. Another video emerged and it showed two bandsmen up an entry. It's a start to a lot of good jokes. But this couldn't match this for a joke. See if you can work out what's happening here. I'm just waiting for the explanation. I'm waiting for
I would like to say that on behalf of the PUL community, I'm disgusted at the misrepresentation of that video online. Those two men, obviously, them bandsmen suffered from a very, very bad case of congestion. And they're up that entry, trying to use a herbal decongestant to clear their heads before they continue with the rest of the march. That's all happening there. That's all happening.
Yeah, and the decongestant's Bolivian marching powder. I think we all know that's what it is. Do you notice the big guy cleaned his top? He was very particular in making sure his top was clean. There was nothing. It does that for you. Everything's clean. Ooh, I'm thinking this could be the answer to the Orange Order problem about the length of the parade. Because I bet you a pound a penny, them two were in the field an hour before everybody else.
Come on, Quilly, come on.
They were there. All the Orange Order have to do is give all the rest. Carlisle Circus, here. You would have the parade over in 11:30. 11:30, and what a fun parade that would be. Think about it. You've got music, you're outside, and you've got nose candy. It's a party. Now, I'm not saying take drugs. You understand? I'm not saying take drugs. No. I personally could put my hand on my heart and say I have never taken cocaine. Never, ever. And it's not so much I'm a nice boy. It's basically I've got a physical incapacity to doing so. Look at the size of that nose. You understand? Look at the size of that nab. It would cost me a second mortgage to get one hit. So no, I don't advise anybody taking coke. And there's nothing funny about cocaine. But two orange men up an entry, that's funny. You gotta admit, that's funny.
That's all, folks.